Good morning, students. I, myself, Dr. V. B. Kadam, Associate Professor, Department of Botany, KTHM College, Nasik. Students, today we are going to learn the chapter photosynthesis and topic is fixation of CO2 by Crassulacean acid metabolism cycle. Calm Crassulacean acid metabolism. Some plants have evolved mechanism to increase the CO2 concentration in their leaves under hot and dry conditions. Photosynthesis in desert plants has evolved adaptations that conserve water in harsh, dry heat. Every drop of water must be used to survive because stomata must open to allow for the uptake of carbon dioxide. Water escapes from the leaf during active photosynthesis. Desert plants have evolved processes to conserve water and deal with harsh conditions. A more efficient use of carbon dioxide allows plants to adapt to living with less water. Some plants, such as cacti, can prepare materials for photosynthesis during the night by a fixation and storage process. Because opening the stomata at this time conserves water due to cooler temperatures. In addition, cacti have evolved the ability to carry out low levels of photosynthesis without opening stomata at all, a mechanism for surviving extremely dry conditions. That's why the calm plants are slow growth plants. Students, this is the picture of cactus where the crassulacean acid metabolism cycle occurs for conversion of atmospheric CO2 to carbohydrates. Certain plants, especially succulents, which grow under semi-arid conditions, fix atmospheric carbon dioxide in dark. These plants display diurnal pattern of organic acid formation. That means they accumulate organic acids in the leaves at night and decreases during the daytime. Since the process was first observed in plants belonging to family Crassulaceae, for example, Bryophyllum, Calanthui, Sedium calicinum, etc., it was termed Crassulacean acid metabolism. Similar metabolism have been found in other plants belonging to cactus, Opalsia, orchid, and pineapple family members. The crassulacean acid metabolism plants are usually succulents which grow under extremely arid conditions. These plants possesses xerophytic characters such as thick cuticle, sunken stomata, reduced leaves, etc. The stomata of these plants are closed during the day and open at night. This helps these plants to conserve their water content. Crassulacean acid metabolism plants have a different leaf anatomy from C3 plants and fix the carbon dioxide at night when the stomata are open. This is the internal structure of cactus. Here you can see the vascular bundles. Now the actual metabolic pathway of crustacean acid metabolism cycle. The complete cycle is divided into two parts. One is acidification and second one is known as deacidification. In darkness, stored carbohydrates are converted to phosphoenolpyric acid by the process of glycolysis. The stomata in crustacean acid metabolism plants are open in dark, which allow free diffusion of carbon dioxide into the leaf. Now the phosphoenolpyric acid, it is a 3-carbon compound produced by glycolysis. Glycolysis means lysis of sugar. During glycolysis, a glucose molecule is converted into 2 molecules of 3-carbon compound pyric acid. Biglycolysis is carboxylated in presence of enzyme PEP carboxylase and converted to oxaloacetic acid. It is a 4-carbon compound. Phosphoenolpyric acid combines with atmospheric CO2 plus water to form oxaloacetic acid plus H3PO4. Oxaloacetic acid is then reduced to malic acid in presence of enzyme malic dehydrogenase. The reaction requires reduced NAD, which has been produced in glycolysis. Oxaloacetic acid plus NADH plus H plus gives malic acid and NAD. In some cases, the carbohydrates are broken down to pyruvic acid by glycolysis. The pyruvic acid may act as carbon dioxide acceptor molecule, which is carboxylated to produce malic acid in presence of malic enzyme. Pyruvic acid plus carbon dioxide plus NADH plus H. It gives malic acid, 4-carbon compound plus NAD. Now, during acidification, the process occurs during dark condition, that means during night. The formation of acid occurs during the process of acidification. Now, deacidification is the second part of this cycle. In night, the malic acid is decarboxylated to produce pyruvic acid and evolve carbon dioxide. This process is termed as deacidification. The reaction is usually carried by malic enzyme, but in some plants it is catalyzed by PEP carboxylase. One molecule of NAD is reduced in this reaction. Malic acid plus NAD, it gives pyruvic acid plus NADH plus H plus carbon dioxide. As mentioned above, the product of malic acid deacidification are pyruvic acid and carbon dioxide. The pyruvic acid may be oxidized to carbon dioxide by the pathway of Krebs cycle, TCA cycle, tricarboxylic acid cycle, or it may be reconverted to phosphoenolpyric acid or phosphoglyceric acid and synthesize sugar by C3 cycle. Reductase pentose phosphate pathway. The carbon dioxide released by deacidification of malic acid is accepted by ribulose bisphosphate and fixed to carbohydrate by C3 cycle, Calvin cycle. However, the fate of pyric acid is still not clearly known. Now, during night time, the present carbohydrates in the leaf, it is converted into phosphoenolpyric acid by glycolysis. 6 carbon compound is converted into 3 carbon compound, and during night time stomata are open, atmospheric CO2 enter into the leaf, 3 carbon compound phosphoenolpyric acid combines with 1 atmospheric CO2 to form oxaloacetic acid. It is 4 carbon compound. Now oxaloacetic acid is converted into malic acid. It is also 4 carbon compound by utilization of 1 molecule of NADPH by dehydrogenase enzyme. Now formation of malic acid means the formation of acids. This process is known as acidification. Now this formed malic acid during night time, it is converted into pyric acid during daytime. Now this malic acid during daytime goes oxidative decarboxylation, 1 CO2 release and 3 carbon compound pyric acid also form. Now this 4 carbon compound malic acid, 1 carbon dioxide release, and now this released carbon dioxide enter into the C3 cycle. Now complete C3 cycle occurs here. That means formation of fructose 6 phosphate. That means carbohydrates. Now the prepared carbohydrate used by plants its day-to-day activities, and remaining carbohydrates during night time again it is converted into phosphoenolpyric acid by glycolysis. Again, one number of carbon dioxide enter through open stomata into the leaf, and now these 3 carbon compound phosphoenolpyric acid combine with this atmospheric CO2 to form oxaloacetic acid. Now this is the cyclic process. During night time malic acid formed, a process is known as acidification, and now during daytime the formed malic acid is converted into carbohydrates or various kinds of sugars, is known as deacidification. Now during this process this pyric acid is formed, and now this pyric acid, what happens, this pyric acid is not known till now. Significance of crassulacean acid metabolism. Crassulacean acid metabolism plants are succulent and grow under extremely acidic conditions. The plant parts such as leaves, stem and petioles are fleshy or succulent. The leaves are made up of a large number of chloroplasts bearing mesophyll cells. The vascular bundles are not surrounded by well-defined bundle sheath cells. The most characteristic feature of that plants is that their stomata are open at night but closed during daytime. Crassulacean acid metabolism is most advantageous to succulent plants to provide carbon dioxide available for production of carbohydrates. Thank you.